Hey folks, welcome to the Soulful Psychic. So I'm not feeling that great today. But I did want to get the weekly energy forecast out there. We're going to use the stained glass tarot. This video is for entertainment purposes only, so this is for today, the 18th until the 24th. Okay. All right, you guys, we've been shuffled. Let's thoroughly. Let's shuffle a bit more. First card out is the High Priestess. Okay, so the High Priestess is about a stronger spiritual connection. Okay, and these weekly readings are they're about the collective of humanity. Okay, so that's a good card to start with. Stronger spiritual connection, following intuition. Then we have the Nine of Swords, following intuition to end the nightmare situation. And the World, yep, to end the nightmare situation, the World card. End of one cycle, beginning of another. And my name is Shelley, by the way. If you've never been here, please don't forget to hit the like button if this reading does something for you. Okay, and also leave a comment if you would like. It is appreciated. Both of those things really help the algorithm. And I am trying to grow this channel. So, Ten of Swords, again, it can be a painful ending, or it can be the end of a painful situation. Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords. I'm going to put that right below the Nine of Swords. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is a truth bringer. She's also the off with your head queen. So this can also be about people just saying, okay, that's enough, I'm not going to take this anymore. That could be you as an individual, that could be us as a collective. The collective is made up of one individual at a time. Then we have the Three of Cups, that's a celebration card. So something happening this week to cause a celebration. Spirit team reminds to celebrate the small wins, look into situations a little more deeply to see the positivity in that situation. Even if the outward appearances say, okay, that, yeah, you could have done more, okay? I mean, I say that too, you could have done more, okay? But instead, us learning how to take the good parts out of any given situation, regardless of how bad it looks on the outside, to celebrate that. Then we have the Six of Swords. This is the moving along card, moving forward, being propelled forward. Now, if we're propelled forward, it is by circumstances. The question is, do we allow ourselves to be propelled forward, or do we have to let the universe do for us what we won't do for ourselves? That could be very painful, a lot more painful if the universe has to do it for us, unless it's something that we have manifested. But if it's something that we've been ignoring, that we need to look at, which is what the eclipse was about, shining the spotlight on what needs to be worked on. So if we choose to work on what needs to be worked on, the universe doesn't have to push us forward, doesn't have to create scenarios where we are forced to move along. When you see the World card, end of one cycle, beginning of another, it's also a card of promise. Something new coming to the front. Then we have the Page of Cups. Pages are messengers. This page brings an emotional message for the collective. And then we have the sun, which shines on the things that are in the dark, the things that are hidden. Again, that spotlight being shown on the things that are hidden. We have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups can be about nostalgia. It can be about going back to the way things were. We need to watch that. I think it's more of a finding a level of comfort in the new, in the World card, the new. Finding a level of comfort. It's okay for us to have a level of comfort. We don't have to be on high alert 24/7. I'm pretty sure that we're all pretty exhausted right now from being on high alert. You know, in survival mode 24/7. Three of Swords. That can be about betrayal. But remember, we pulled the Sun card, the World card. The Sun card could be shining a light on the betrayal of something that we didn't know about or we weren't sure about, that has been hidden, some type of deceit. We have the Page of Pentacles. So this is a message about power, abundance. Okay, so a message coming to us about a powerful person, or on an individual level, a certain kind of abundance coming to us. Then we have the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior, holding our ground, standing up for what we believe in. We have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is about a lot of information coming in all at once. Page of Pentacles. Page of Cups. And it's also about moving forward, taking action, moving very swiftly, moving forward. Which would be good with the Six of Swords. And then we have the Seven of Cups. So this is about many choices being presented. It can be about confusion. It can also be about delusion. The Sun, shining a light on what is hidden, shining a light on the truth, shining a light on the lies, on the deceit. And then we have the Star. It's a star of hope. Renewal, faith, trust. I prefer faith and trust. Hope is the first step to faith and trust. And then we have Temperance, finding a balance, or a balance being brought to us. And we have Judgment, which is about our awakening. It is not about being judged. That is a biblical sense of the word judgment. This is about an awakening. The horn blows, and if it blows loud enough, those that were sleeping wake up. And I think humanity's been sleeping for long enough. Knight of Cups. Knights are the action card. The knights perform a task for the king, queen, and or kingdom. We are the kingdom. We are actually the king and the queen. And the cups is the water energy. It's about emotion. Okay, but knights can also be schmoozers, so we have to watch out for that. Schmoozers. Telling us what we want to hear, not what we need to hear. We have the Tower. Not always as painful as it looks. Tower is about tearing something down that no longer serves our highest. Excuse me, no longer serves our highest good. My goodness. It's about tearing down of a specific thought pattern or thought structure. We have justice. A type of justice coming. And then we have Four of Cups. That's about dissatisfaction. We're not seeing the opportunity being presented. There's still an opportunity there. This is dissatisfaction. The cups are empty. Now we're dissatisfied. But there's an opportunity there. Cups, an emotional opportunity. An opportunity to see things differently. And we have the Five of Pentacles. This is about feeling left out in the cold. All we have to do is knock on the window. Go around and knock on the door. And some tarot decks, there's a key right next to the door. The Five of Pentacles can be an illusion. We're not really left out in the cold. All we have to do is reach out. And then we have the King of Swords. Goes good, obviously, with the Queen of Swords. There's a balance there as well. King of Swords, he is about thought. He's thinking it through. He's making plans. This is the way to go about any decision. Is to think it through first instead of reacting. We think on it and then take action. And the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is about, it can be about a respite. It can be about waiting until the time is right. It can be about, the inability to move forward. Because retrospection needs to take place. A look within needs to take place. We have the Knight of Wands. Again, Knights are the action card, and Wands are the action energy. The energy of fire, passion. That actually goes really well with the Nine of Wands, which is right here. Nine of Wands, taking action, standing our ground. And the Eight of Cups, walking away from a current person, place, or situation. Ten of Cups, final card, end of emotional turmoil. Emotional happiness. All right, you guys. Excuse me. That is the tarot reading for the week from today, the 18th till the 24th. All right. We'll be making that pick a deck pretty soon, next day or two, okay? All right, let's see how I feel. I mean, it's coming, but let's see how I feel. All right, much love, many blessings.